Okay, time for a different video. I've been playing this little game called Neon White that just came out, and since I've been hounding my friends to buy it, the gist of it is, you play as some anime demon assassin guy who sounds suspiciously a lot like Spike Siegel.
We're called Neons.
Does it make sense? No, that's not the point, because this is anime. Your goal of the game is to move across a level as fast as possible, shooting all the demons in the process and then reaching the finish line. While you listen to this absolutely slapping Machine Girl soundtrack, what begins as a simple runner concept quickly becomes one of the most fun games of 2022, and honestly a sleeper contender for Best Indie of the Year. This is Neon White. I'll keep it short. The mechanics and rules of the game are simple to summarize. It's got shooter controls, left click to shoot demons, which uses the resource of the card in your hand, right click to spend said card and use its main ability, and then Q to change cards held at any time, back and forth. Plus when you touch water you go
fast as fuck, boy!
So yeah, this game rocks. I'd like to show you all one level to illustrate simply what makes this game click. Very early on in the game, you reach this level called Purify. Ahead of you is a red door, and you are taught to spend a Purify card that shoots an impact ball explosion at it so you can get through. If you run through this level normally and use the explosive balls to kill groups and shoot the rest, you'll finish with around a 14-second run. However, when you glance at the global leaderboards, you have people running like 8.3 seconds, besides one guy at the top. I still have no clue what that guy is even doing. But later in the game, you will learn you can stand next to these explosions and get launched into the air. So essentially, there has to be a faster way to do this level. The game teaches you this with helpful hints that appear in the level when you've completed it to a certain speed, or what they call insight level. These icons will appear and guide you to a faster route through a visual hint. This one right here appears above the wall, so it's easy to assume you must go over it to the finish somehow. But you have to kill all the demons before crossing the finish, so the solution looks a little something like this. First, you have to skip the red door. With a little luck and timing, that looks just like this. Luckily in this game, you can press F to reset instantly and just spam it till you get the timing down. Upon successfully skipping it, you'll hit the water and speed up. Then pick up your first card and blast it at your feet and pop the demons next to it while picking up the next card. It will launch you in the air sideways towards the objective. So at this point you should have one card left, so midair, clear one demon and then send a bomb flying, spending the card on that last mob. All done in the last few frames of the level, and in real-time motion it will look like this. And man, when you land something like this, it is a frickin' blast. This moment-to-moment problem solving just increases as you progress through the game, and you will encounter more complicated levels and cards to pick up. But some cards and level layouts open ways of skipping that will blow your mind when you first do them. The real beauty of Neon White is how an efficient run can take about 10 to 20 seconds. But in that moment of time, you feel like an absolute badass, as you're mentally flowing on all cylinders, trying to keep your lines clean with little wasted movement and spot on shot placements and card uses. I'd say it's by no means a hard game. Mostly everyone can shoot for an ace trophy per level, which just requires some mastery of the level you can learn through a few runs. I'd liken the gameplay feeling to games of the past like Doom, Phantom Pain, and others that recently nailed the gameplay on such a fundamental level that you are just instantly reminded of why we're even playing video games. It's a hard feeling to quantify, but I wish more games could achieve such an immediate gameplay fun factor like Neon White delivers. I'll be honest, before playing this, I could care less about global leaderboards and laboring over clear times in any game. But I've been a big fan of watching speedrun documentaries, most namely the work of Summoning Salt on YouTube. I greatly admire the stories behind the runners having to learn new tricks and pulling them off to reach new times in games. And when you watch a world record run, it looks just so damn clean and perfect and just pure flow, which essentially what this game tries to pull off. Neon White just makes everything so fun and accessible to speedrun. Even for somebody like myself who has never felt remotely great at any video game, it truly makes you want to explore speedrunning in other games. It's overall just a celebration of it, and an immediate experience of what it's like to zoom through a level and just flow, relax, and enjoy a video game. There's even an anime visual novel story on the other side of the game, and a friend system that's plucked straight from Persona 5. If you're into that type of thing, it's there. If you're not, you can always just easily skip it. Without wasting any more time, see what I did there? Get out there and quickly beat my times with little effort. Other than that, see you guys in the next one, and I think I'm gonna go play some more Neon White.